Hey, everybody. How are you doing today? I'm back. So good to see you all. How's everyone doing? Hey, Tanya, Brenda, Lisa, Diane, Glum, Charlotta, Leslie. You hear noises. I know, I was getting stuff ready. I have 2 demos today. I'm trying to catch up, and so I hope you don't mind. We're going to be moving right along. Hi, Teresita, Darlene, Laura. I missed you guys. Hi, Linda, Christy, Joellen. I think I got everybody, unless you added on after I saw you. Wait a minute. Janie Jane. Gwen, how are you? So good to be back. What a couple of weeks. It has been crazy. So the cruise was good. That was a little intense, but we had a great time, and it was so good to be with the kids and kind of get to know them a little, by themselves, because they usually all come, and then it's a lot. But we did that, and then we went right into moving mom. She's doing well, having a little glitch here and there, kind of not quite sure where she is all the time, which that's understandable. But she's in a new room, and she has a new carpet and bathroom. They put in a new shower and everything. So, hey, Mitziana, thank you. It's good to be back. So everything is coming along. And my husband is away. So this week I have to get ready for the trade show. I have to make kits for some classes I'm doing and prep. And so it's just good. I'm trying to refocus and just kind of get my brain wrapped around this again because I've been so running around. But now I'm here. I'm glad you're here. So today I just thought just jump in. I found some stuff on my way back from New York, and I got this very nice, I think it might be a St. Patrick's Day card from Debbie Music. She is so good with her cards. So I just thought, I missed it anyway, so I thought I might as well, look at that with the little rainbow. How cute, and shamrocks. Oh, I love it. May you find lots of gold at the end of your rainbow. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much. I didn't do much on St. Patrick's Day, and I didn't find any gold. That's okay. Yes, how are you guys? Hi, Ann Butler. Hi, Sandra. So a couple things I wanted to show you and mention. I did have a question. Now, this suitcase die, it's an old one. It's probably, well, actually, there are 2 versions of it. I only have the first version, which does not have the piece that I like to use for a closure. So I'm going to show you how you can make it using the die and the piece of mat board that you have. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just real quickly assemble one. No whiskey sours, not today. I might have had a couple. We had something called Miami Vice. Have you guys ever had one of those? I was on the boat, and it's a strawberry daiquiri in the bottom and pina colada on the top, and you mix it up. It is so good. We didn't figure it out until the last day, which is just as well, because we would have had a lot. So anyway, we're going to assemble the suitcase die. Some of you might have it, or maybe you can find it still, but it's pretty old. Anyway, it's cute. That's what Nora, the reason I took it out was Nora was making little like accessory boxes for her Barbie doll and her American Girl dolls. So that's what she's using it for. But you could add all kinds of little things to it. I think someone in the group had made a good luck kind of wishing her daughter well, because she was at the Russian ballet for the summer. She was studying with them or something. So I I took it out because of that, and because she was asking how to do the closure. So I had it out, and then Nora said, "I want to make a suitcase." So it doesn't matter the age of the dies; they're ageless. I mean, you can use them no matter what. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I did get some things from my buddy stores, Odd Lots, which I go to on the way down to New York, from New York to here. Hey, Sarah Clark and Belinda. I know Nora's getting so big. She's so cute. She's such a good crafter, too. Hi, Nancy. Good. I'm glad you could jump on, too. So we're going to do that. And then I ordered some more wax seals because I don't know if anybody was watching. Hopefully not. While I was on the cruise, I attempted to do a video, and I found a quiet place, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So there's like a little patch at the end where I thought I was done, but I wasn't. So I'm afraid to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. But I didn't have all of my supplies with me, and I did order more, and I thought I want to try them. And I wanted to tell you to go watch, and I'm going to give you the link right here. This is a video that Ann Butler did. So I did mine on the ship. Ann did hers, which was very much more organized the next day. And she also shows how you can use buttons as wax seals. So you should go watch hers, and that's the link. So if you want to copy and paste it, and well, you could watch it now. It might be better. Anyway, I can put that up again. But that's the link to Ann's video where she's also doing wax seals. And it's interesting because I don't know about Ann, but I watched a couple videos to kind of see how other people were making them. And so I got some tips. She had some tips. So I think between us, we have a good system. So go ahead and take a look at that. And these are just nice little accents. Ann did some really pretty tags. I don't have samples. I want to do some, but I think I'm going to do them on my samples for chapter 2, which is another thing. I'm going to have chapter 2 dies for pre-sale. Now I'm going to tell you, Sizzix is doing it a little differently now. And I had a question from Laura Zabluski about this. They used to, the month before, they would put up the photos of the dies that are, say, coming soon. Well, they're not doing that now. So the day that the photos go up are the day that they will actually be available. Now, I did see that a store in the UK had them and was doing a project with them. So I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I will have them available for pre-order. I'm just waiting for the images because I have to get them from Sizzix. So as soon as I get them, I will post a listing in the Etsy store. They're fun. I mean, I know I say that every time, but they really are. And they're going to work great with your journals. There is a book, and then there are 2 accessory dies that you can use in all of your other books, along with ones that you have. So I hope that you will take a look at it and get it if you want it. And I will, as usual, give a little discount or probably free shipping to people who pre-order in the Etsy store. Okay, so I'll have more information about that. Let's see what else. Oh, my daughter got a dream box today. Have you guys seen them? They are monster, and they're like a big container for all your crafts. And she's setting hers up, and I'm like, oh man, that would be so nice. I would have a lot more. I couldn't be contained in that one box, but I could put one of everything. And that would be pretty darn handy to have. So she's on her mission to convince me to get one, but I don't know. I'd have to find a spot for it, which is, I don't know. I'd have to clean a lot. Anyway, Thursday, we're going to be making a paper bag book. I had talked about doing that today, but then it turned out I just decided to do the other thing. So that's what we'll be doing on Thursday. We are going to be having some guest posts from the team. We're going to have another event. We're going to have a spring fling in April. So we'll be getting you information about that. And I hope you'll join up. You know what? I missed all the comments. I'm in my, why am I doing that? Oh, was it not streaming? Ooh. YouTube is now streaming. Okay, what's a dream box? They're a lot of money. They're, like $3,500. They are a big cabinet and they have all these little storage bins and like shelves and drawers and things that you could put your crafts in. And you would need these dream boxes across the back wall of your study. Oh, hey, Chris. Good to see you. Yeah, they're outside my budget. I mean, I could buy a lot of other things for that, instead of that. But my daughter does a lot of different crafts like I do too. But I don't know. Right now, I'm just like kind of looking at hers and enjoying hers. Hey, Naomi, good to see you. Oh, she napped on the sofa. Okay, well, try to stay awake. I'll try to keep it interesting. Who knows? A crafting armoire on steroids. That is true. It's amazing. If you go look at Beth Kingston, her Instagram, she has one, and she has like a little, they open it up. There's a little table that comes out. It's really very efficient. So, but I don't think I'll be doing that. But you never know. My daughter is pretty convincing. So I think what we'll do, the first thing, yes, it does look like IKEA. Hers is white, and you can do that if you're so inclined, but that's kind of a lot of work. And I don't know. I'd rather have things just be where they are. And the nice thing is it's on wheels, but like I don't have anywhere to put it. But hi, Karen Rogers. My daughter's going to be moving and moving bedrooms and all that stuff. So yeah, Linda, I'm not sure if they have them in the UK. They weigh a lot. It came on a pallet and they had to assemble it in the barn, and then they had to carry it up to the house, and her husband dropped one end and she got a big bruise on her leg, and anyway, disaster. But let me get to this because I want to do both things today if we can. Oh, wait, first I want to show you my haul. All right, these are the things that I got in New York. All right, first of all, I got these placemats, which I thought were really cute. They were 2 for $1, and they're a nice plastic. They only had one green one, and mostly it was the pink. But I think, for one thing, for 50 cents, I could put this on my desk and use it as a craft mat, but right, Charlotta, that's what I think too. They're nice and big. You can also make journals out of them, and I have done that, and I like it because I've had one in my purse for probably 2 years, and I put a little notebook in it, and I use that because I like that it doesn't get dirty, and it doesn't really break down. So these are great to use for little notebooks. Okay, how did my mom's move go? It went pretty well. We took the whole day to drive, which we knew it would, and it's 350 miles. So it took the whole day, but we left early, and yes, they would make a hard-wearing journal cover. They do, yeah. And we got there. She's good. She's settled. You know what? I forgot. I got a little lamp. I don't know if that helps or not. It seemed to when I practiced with it, it was bleaching out the background. But anyway, I don't know. It's like a little push-on light, like an LED, and I thought it might brighten up my area a little bit. We'll see when I put the camera down. So anyway, that's now this one, I don't know if I ever showed you this little suitcase. Is this not the cutest, most adorable little suitcase? But what happened was the handle on it, where did it go? I had it. It broke. The handle was messed up. Shoot, I had it here. So I just took a piece of leather and I made my own handle, and I can already feel it kind of like giving a little, but that's okay. But I didn't show you what's inside, and it was $2.50. And the button, everything works fine. Look at all the stuff that was in it. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Hi, Beatrice. Hey, Diane. Did you have lots of tears? You know what? I didn't. it was so wild. A couple times since I got back, but she's happy. She's with my sister. They're doing some different things. She's doing good. So I didn't really cry that much. I think I was more, I mean, every day I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm got to go see mom. When am I going to do that? And she's not here to go see, but I talked to her on FaceTime. So it's like, that's fine. Oh, look at this. There were 2 pairs of scissors in it. 2 pair. Pinking shears for $2.50. Brand new. Not even out of the box. It's crazy. So there was this. There was like nice wooden spools. There are these scissors. They're nice. Singer. I might need to get them sharpened. I haven't tested them. There was a little bag of buttons in here. Like tracing paper, instruction manual for something. I tried to clean it out a little bit because there was some junk in here, but there was one of these. $2.50. I couldn't believe it. It was on the bottom shelf, and I was there over Christmas with my husband. We like to go to this little antique store on the way to the beach. So we walked it, and I was looking around. It's like, yeah, I don't see anything. And I saw this, and then I saw the price. I was like, oh my Lord, yes. So broken handle, big deal. We have leather. So actually, it's falling out of the thing right now. What I was thinking was I probably should have doubled this. So I might have to take it apart and put 2. But anyway, yes, that was one of the really fun things. Okay. Now, these are some other items. These were from my friend Cheryl Waters. She sent me these and this cute little paper or like a pen bag or pencil case. Love that. I got this yarn, which is chenille, and I just love the packaging of it. It's probably too small to make anything out of, but I don't know. It's cute. Hey, Louise, good to see you. Your face came through as a mad face. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm glad you're not mad. These are caster cups, and I do have some of these, and I like them because I use them to clean my brushes. I have been watercoloring like a maniac, so I'll show you those sometime. They're getting a little better. Not great, but, I'm just having fun doing it, and I needed to do that. I got some sandpaper because I like to make these little kind of sanding blocks. So I just take a couple pieces of scrap foam board, and I cut them the same size, and I wrap it with my sandpaper. So I was a little short on that, so I got some more sandpaper. I got a furniture repair stick because the kids scratch some stuff. I got some cup hooks because 2 for $1. Oh, and these, when you leave this store, it's called Odd Lots. You can pick a free gift. So they had this little pack of little tiny books that say the rules. So I thought, you could put these inside a tiny book. They're a little smaller, but there were 4 of them. So the books are already made. So I might just use them. And I also got this eraser. I tested one. It's like, I'm not sure what it is, like a gum eraser. I don't know. I'll have to give it a try. And then I got some of these at the Dollar Tree. These are flowers, flower packets, and I want to start planting some flowers. So I got them, and that was that. So not a lot, but enough to have fun. And what else? On Thursday, I have some samples, chapter 3 dies that I got from Lisa Hole. So I want to show you them on Thursday. So we'll be doing that too. Yes, they probably would fit in the tiny bookcase. Yes, I know. I need to keep practicing. Hey, Dee, how are you? All right, so let's just turn the camera down, and I am going to all right, let's see here. I'm not faked out now this time because my my table is going. My directional thing is the other paper that I had on here was going this way. So last time I was trying to figure out why is it doing that? What a dope. All right, so let's get, well, first let's get our mat board ready. Okay, so here's the die. I don't have the packaging to it. Like I said, it's old, but this is what it looks like. And I did go ahead and I'm gonna have a couple packs. If you want to get them, you can get the cuts. You probably can't find the die these days, but yes, April 1st, Glum. I will have these in the Etsy store if anybody wants to get them. And if you maybe want to make a little Barbie case with your granddaughter or make one for her and give it to her, whatever. I have a couple of them and I'll just cut them and put them in the shop. So we're just going to go ahead and put this together. But I thought let's make a little floral covered one. Okay, so these are the pieces. This is the bottom of the box. So we'll be folding that up. This is the lid. And then I want to show you, like I said, this die came out, a long time ago. It was probably, 10 years ago. And then they re-released it and we added another piece for the closure. But this die is not, it doesn't have that piece. So I'm going to show you how you can use what you have with your mat board and make your own little closure. Okay. So I hope whoever it was that wanted to see this, I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry. But I hope you're here to watch and see. Okay, now I saw that this is from FAO Schwartz, so I think it's like a little doll blanket or something, which I didn't realize, but I thought it's perfect spring fabric. It's like cherry blossoms, and you know, I love my aqua. So I'm gonna cover this with fabric, and I'm using mat board. I'm gonna cut it out of mat board. I tried one out of the chipboard that is the mixed media board, and it's a little bit flimsy. You could do it, you know, if you're making them for like favors and they're disposable kind of, you know, it's not going to matter. But if you want it to last a little while, I would use the mat board. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? So, and then I'm going to use my Easy Cut adhesive on the front and the back. I cut a square of fabric that is 12 by 12, and I did that ahead of time. So I'm just going to take a sheet of mat board. It cuts in one sheet, which is really nice. So I didn't do this again. And I had to cut all my nails because every day I would break more nails with the moving. I still have a bunch of stuff in my house, but we did get 2 van loads of Mom's stuff, all the stuff that she needed. So it's up there, but when I go next time, I have a load of stuff too, but that's all right. So I've got her headboard in my hallway. Oh well, there's nobody here to look at it, so big deal. So I'm just going to put my adhesive on here. It's a nice strong adhesive. And the other thing that's nice is when you're adding fabric to it, you can take it off and reposition it if you have to. The other nice thing is you don't have to iron it before, even though this looks wrinkly. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get this on here. It looks wrinkly, and it is wrinkly, but when you get this all put together, you can kind of pick the wrinkles out. Why did your mom move away? Belinda, because she needed more care than I could do for her. She was in assisted living here, and I just couldn't be there all the time. And then my sister was like, well, you know, you've had Mom for a year and a half. Let me have a turn, and, you know, she can move into my house. So that's why we moved her. So, and she was fine with it, you know, and we're saving her money, and, you know, I'll be up there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my fabric and just cover. I want to go that way. Sorry. Yes, right. It's more families there for her because she has her 2 daughters living next door and my niece. So she'll be happy to see them and, you know, it's just I mean, where she was, she liked it. She didn't mind, but I just felt guilty because we would go away and, I left her, And one time I left and she wound up in the emergency room and you always have the guilt. Plus I'm Catholic. Never leaves. All right, so I'm just going to flip this other piece around and over and smooth it out. And now we have our nice piece of fabric. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. And it is expensive too. Yes. I know. I think, yeah, I don't feel that bad, really. I don't. So I'm happy about that because I thought I would. All right, so we are very close here to the 12-inch. Now, this die is all messed up. It's old, okay? So it's got glue on it and, but like I said, it cuts in one pass, so that'll be nice. And I just want to make sure that I line it up so that I get all of this fabric. I should have done it just a little bit longer, but oh well. I'll probably give it to Nora. I don't know, though. It's pretty cute. Maybe I'll put my wax seals in it. They're so pretty. But I'll show you what I have my wax seals in. All right, I'm going to pull my big shot forward. I'm going to roll it through. Hi, Helen. How are you? No, it's not flannel. It's kind of a thin cotton. It's just pretty. All right, let's see. See what we got. Let me just move this back a tiny bit here. I spilled my soda while Mom called to do FaceTime, and I spilled it all over my desk. All right, so here we go. Cut right through. There is one spot that kind of sticks right here. See that tight little corner? I should put my foam in there, but that was before I knew about that trick. So I don't have any foam in here, but I probably will put some. That's our handle. Now, sometimes when you die cut fabric, that you might get some fibers. Now we did 2 layers too. So if that happens, just get out your scissors and trim that, and it'll come out. And let's see here. Yeah, these are, I should have probably rolled over it twice, but I did not. It's all right. Everything can be fixed. Okay. Come on. Okay. Now, the other thing that we're going to do, like I said, I want to show you how you can use this piece right here to make a closure. So I'm going to trim this off too, and I'm going to use my die to cut it. Okay. All right. Actually, there's 2 pieces on it that you could use. All right. Anyway, the new tonic mat board, $99. Oh, yeah. Wow. That'd be nice. I actually use my mat cutter, so I'm pretty good with that. But I mean, tools are just cool. I'm just trimming this up a little because it's got some fibers hanging off here. And here's some more. I don't think we would even notice these, but okay. So, and I'm going to take my This is my lint roller. Sometimes when I get junk on my die, I just go ahead and clean it off. You know, if you're cutting burlap, that's like notoriously messy. All right, so these are the pieces that I need to make my suitcase, but here's my extra one. So what I'm going to do is I am going to place that on my flap here. Okay, this is my top of my, wait a minute, sorry. This is the top of the suitcase that folds down. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay this on here, and I'm going to do, this is probably about a ½ inch. I'm going to lay about another ½ inch of this piece on the die. If I can do it straight without looking. And I'm going to roll this through, okay? And that is going to give us a nice little closure, okay? I'm just going to cut that. That's going to put a scoring piece in. Oh, thanks, Jen. Yeah. I do like my Big Shot up there. I can just slide it in and out. Okay, so this is our piece. So now you can see, I'm just going to trim this off a little because I didn't get that straight. And this is a little bit, that's fine. All right, I can also, I may want to peel off this. I may want to peel off one of these pieces of material just so that I get I don't have as much bulk when I go to make this, but we'll see. Let's get to it and put it together. All right, it's really easy. I'll just take a minute. I mean, Nora was whipping these out. She was totally making them herself. Okay, so you could use either your tape or actually you could use hot glue. I do have my hot glue gun out. You have the later version. Okay, yeah, that's good. We didn't quite figure that out. But I mean, there's lots of other ways you could close this up. But all right, this is our little handle. So these are pieces. So you can see on here, maybe, that there is a scoring line here. So I'm just going to fold on the score, fold it all the way over. Hey, Patricia Weaver. And then this is the body, the base of the suitcase. So I'm just going to fold over on all of these score lines. And just make sure that you get all of them, because on the ends here, there are 2, and that makes the little rounded corner. All right, so, hey, Karen Gartland. All right. Now, these little pieces have a tendency to peel away, so just bend these a little carefully. You know, they break a little. As long as you glue them down, you're good. So just try to, you know, be a little careful with them. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. I don't know about Nora getting this. And you know what? I might do hot glue with this because I have it on because I am doing wax seals with it, but it's already out and it's fast. I would probably use my Sizzix one, but I mean, this is the reason that I don't usually use hot glue is because I don't like how bulky it is. But see, yeah, I think it is adding, but it will stick. So just hold it for a minute, press it down, and then we can trim these little things here. And you could add some fray check to this too. I don't mind if it's kind of a little frayed. It just looks more cute. All right, so we'll just go around and glue these. You don't need a whole lot. You could use wet glue too, but. And let's see, that one looks pretty good. Okay, so we're just making the body of the little box here. This was a fun one. That might have been too much. And we're just folding this other piece kind of across the corner here. Can you see that? And one more. And that will be our, oh shoot, I did the wrong side. Well, that's annoying. Well, it's inside the box, so that's all right. Maybe I can pull it off. I can. Now, if there's any dirt, it will go right to that. I can tell you. So this might be better with real glue, but you get the idea of how it goes together, which is the whole point of this. Why those silicone thimbles? I know. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. It's squished. Oh, that's an old one, Jen. The window box was fun. Okay, so now we have that, and that's nice and sturdy, and that is cute. I like that it's covered inside. So that would be one that, you know, I probably would do that again. All right, and now all we're going to do is we are going to add adhesive here and just stick our lid on. So you could do it either side. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Actually, let me just get a little piece of, you know what? I'm going to pull this away and just stick that on. You're not going to see it, and it takes away from some of the bulk. Okay. And let me try Mitziana's tip with this piece that we're getting rid of. And the other thing that I don't like about hot glue guns is that you've got to work so fast. I'm not always so fast. Facebook's still not showing comments. Well, that's weird. I see Facebook comments. Okay, so there's that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece here. This is our little kind of faux closure. And we're going to fold this in half like that. Okay. And you could do, if you didn't want to, you know, do it on your die, you could just take your piece, just cut a piece of mat board, put a score line down here and fold it over, and same thing. And then you're going to take this and set it just inside your box like that. Can you see that? So there's just a tiny little bit that's showing. And I'm going to do this down the middle, but I can't really see because it's fabric. I'm just going to eyeball and center that. Let's hope that that's right. Okay. So let me see if I can bring this down a little. So now we've got this little piece here. You could round the corners if you want, but you just tuck that in and it does help it to stay closed. If you put it a little closer to the edge, you're going to have more pressure. You know, this will be pressing against it. So I probably should have done it a little bit tighter, but you could always take a piece of like elastic and make a little latch down here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my closure or my handle, suitcase handle. So I'm just folding these over on the lines here. And I'm going to place that down there. Okay. And that's it. That's the little suitcase. Isn't it cute? And you could decorate it. And I hate to cover that pretty little rose, but hopefully that's in the middle. Can't really see. But there you go. You have this cute little suitcase. I probably should have done this a little bit closer to the edge. It's hard to tell though because you can't test it until it's ready to put on there. But that should work. If not, you could do like a magnet. Actually, I could have done a magnet under here and I could do a magnet here and that would keep it closed. So there's lots of options for closing it, but that's one that you can do with your die that you already have. Okay. Yes, I love it with the fabric. Hey, there's Karen Bierce and Lori. How are you? Hi, everybody. So, yeah, I don't think I can give that to Nora, although I do have more fabric. She was making such cute little creatures and this guy that looked like a sock monkey to me, but it was so cute. Anyway, here's our little suitcase. You know what? We could put a wax seal on this actually because the new seals that I got are all florals and they're so pretty. I haven't tried them yet. I did some, but I didn't put the wax on them yet, so I can't really see what they look like. But here are a couple that I've done. Now, just to review how I do this, I like to do it on the metal pan. That's what I had done the original on, and then on the ship I had a piece of flashing which did not work too well. It was too hard to get it off, but here I just kind of peel them off, and I think they dry a little faster when you do it on it because I did have a mat, and I'll show you. Oh, here's the handle of the suitcase that I knew I had kept, which was cute, but I like my leather one. So I got this at Dollar Tree. And the reason I do like this a little bit is because you can flex this and then pick off. So let's do a couple with the acrylic or this. I think it does take longer to dry though. So that's the reason I like these, to do it on the metal. But everybody has their own taste. It is a little trickier to get it up. This has been sitting here since before I went live. So now this is interesting. I have two different kinds of glue sticks. The first one was clear, that was in my gun, and then this one is more of a whitish. So I don't think it's going to matter when we, buff them up with the rubbing or the luster wax. So these are new ones, and I could show them to you, but you can't really see until we put the luster wax on. But aren't they cute? This came in a little case. You can use a silicone mat. Yes. Yeah, I could do that too. Anyway, hi, Karen Beers. Yeah, I know. 2 demos. Well, I owe you guys. I've been gone, man. So they came with one handle, and then they each had a flower, and I'll hold it up, but I'm not sure you can see. These are like daisies. You guys see that? I don't know if it's... Yeah, that's pretty. I like that one. Oh, I like them all. That's why I ordered them. This is like Lily of the Valley. And so the only thing I don't like is you have to, unscrew this and put the other. These are tulips. And I think these were $22.95 for all of them. This is like maybe this could be cherry blossoms, I think. And this one is like just a vine, which I think is really pretty. I got them on Amazon, Leslie. Yeah, I got them all on Amazon. I'll leave the link so you can find them if you want. And this is a rose. So, yes, somebody put paper in the bottom of the wax seals. That is a cute idea. Yeah. And I was going to do that tonight too, because I have some that I had practiced. After I watched all these videos, it's like, I need to do these. But I think I'll just do a couple more, and then we'll put the wax on, because that's the fun part. And the other thing I wanted to show you, I had this sealing wax a long time ago, way long time ago. And that's how you used to buy it, like in a stationery store, just this. And it was kind of hard because you had to drip it down, so you had to hold it, and then you had to kind of place the wax, and it was a pain. Hey, Jody. Ah, the gang's all here. Karen, good to see you guys. So these are some of the other ones, and this one Susie gave me, and this is, I really like that one. It's nice and heavy. Oh, and check this out. You know these little fun containers? Oh, Belinda, yes, you had done them. I used my little case and stored my finished ones in here so I can get to them, Aren't they adorable? So this has a dragonfly on one end and it's got the butterfly on the other end. And this is it covered with the wax. And you can really, really get the image better. So I can't wait to see what these flowers are going to look like. So I used these last time, so I'm not going to do these again. But here's some that Susie made using colored wax in a glue stick shape. So you can get that on Amazon. These I got at Joann Fabrics, but they're kind of expensive. $5.99. I might have gotten them on sale, but for 3 sticks, and I don't know, you almost have to get the whole be ready to do the whole thing, because then your glue gun is that color. So then you need multiple glue guns. Anyway, I like the white or the clear, because then you can make the seals any color you want. Okay. You have a new item you make seals with. Oh, good. Let's see, Belinda. Yeah. Yeah, so this is what is in here now. These are from Dollar Tree, and these are 5 sticks for $1.25. But I like that they're long and they last a while. I don't have to keep, switching out. And then these are from Dollar Tree. This would be if you were using the smaller diameter glue gun. But this is they're kind of pretty. I like these. And then here is the luster wax I'm talking about. And this would be nice if you did them in color and then just added a little bit of the gold or whatever color. So there's lots of ways that you can do these. These are the colors. So let's just leave them there. And let's go ahead, and I'm not sure if I did a rose, so I'm going to go ahead and do one. Now, Anne, she puts hers on the side, her glue gun, and she used the smaller one. The reason I'm using this big one is because it dispenses more. Oh, no, I forgot to do my alcohol. So you got to do your alcohol first so it comes out. And then just let it sit in there. Try to center it. And let it sit for a minute. And then you can take it out. So now, when you do it on the mat, it takes a little longer to dry, okay? Mini glue guns are somewhat slow. Yes, that's right. I know. That's exactly why I like the big one. Now, this alcohol, it is the best thing ever. It just releases your mold right away, and you can take it out. And now I would let the rest dry because that was a lot of glue. So let's take that one off, and let's just go through and do one of each. This is the little cherry blossom. So it just takes a second, whining about how long it takes. This takes about maybe 2 squeezes of glue if you want a lot around it. If you want a smaller one, I kind of like that size of a border around the edge. But I don't mind if they're kind of random either, so they don't have to be in a complete circle. That was in a circle, but when I put it down, it went and kind of went outside the line, so I don't know what that was about. But see, and that comes right out. And the reason I wait is because this is hot usually. So we did that one. This is the daisies. Did I do that one? I already forgot. This is tulips. This is so much fun. I might need to reload my glue. It's getting towards the end. So this might be, no, This is fine. And you could do it directly on whatever it is that you want to make out of it. You know, you could seal a letter, you know, whatever. But, okay, that's that pretty leaf. We did the cherry blossom. I can tell because it's hot. We must have done the rose. And we need the, lily of the valley. That was my grandmother's favorite flower. All right, and I think I'm going to get another stick of glue ready because you can see it's going in there. So I'm just going to take a little dot and stick that in so that it attaches and keeps flowing. Because that's a pain when you have to be pushing it, which this is stuck in the middle, so I may still have to push it, but it's kind of hanging on there. All right, so let's do, yeah, this is tulips. Is that the one I just did? Yeah, it's hot. Let's do Lily of the Valley. Sorry, guys, is this boring? It's just fun. But you can make them out of buttons. You can make them out of other stuff too. So go watch Anne's video because she does that. I'm not being very creative. I'm just buying them. But I love how they look. Now, I'm not noticing. See, now look at that. Did you see that, like, bubbling? I don't know why it did that. But, and probably all the glue is a little bit different. Can you use your seals without the handle? You could, but it would be hard to get them off, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's try one. I think the thing I like is the weight of the handle and the seal kind of sets it down into the glue, so it gives a nice impression and border around it. Oh wait, let's try one without. Let's see how it kind of sinks in. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but we'll find out. All right. Oh, we still have to spray it. This is the daisies. Yeah, it's going right down. Look at that. It's just gravity. I'm not sure how much it's pushing in, but you could add a little pressure and it would squish it in there. It's just easier to hold it, but, you know, that works fine, looks like. All right, just one more. So, I hope you guys, yeah, you can see. Yeah, it could be hot. All right, so we can start peeling these up. Yeah, that's the cherry blossoms. All right, I might have done one twice. I can't remember. That's roses. This is tulips. All right, maybe we did it. Oh, that's another Lily of the Valley. I think we didn't do, oh, that's this one. Yeah, the little vine. Okay, we got them all. All right, let's see how it is to pick this up. That's fine. That's the daisies. So yeah, that works great. Yeah, so you don't even have to mess with this, screwing it on and off. So good experiment, yes. And I didn't do one on here, but it does work fine. And yeah, like somebody said, I think Glum said, you can use your craft mat, you know, use whatever you have. All right, that is the, I don't know. See, that's the thing. It will all be revealed when we do our texture or our wax on here. All right, so now I've got these little sponges, which have been working really good. And I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but if I don't have to, you know, it gets in the corners kind of nice too. It is addictive. Yeah, Belinda, that would have been great. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so I'm not sure I said this. The thing that really helped me was the tip about spraying the alcohol on the stamp before you press it down. That helps it release really nicely. All right, so this one is tulips. They're all going to be pretty and all, I'm going to have to do all the colors with all of the waxes. And I'm just accepting that my hands are going to be a mess. All right, so let's start with the gold. I'm not even going to look at which one it is. I'm just going to pick it up and do it because they're all going to be pretty. So let's see the magic. Oh, that's the roses. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I kind of like it with it just not even going in all of the nooks and crannies. What do you guys think? Oops. Isn't that pretty? But you can see behind it. But that would be pretty if you had a nice pattern paper behind it, like a rose paper or something. You're using your acrylic stamps, making them in the alcohol helps. Good. You can also make an embossing pad for. Oh yeah, use an embossing pad. I did hear that. Yeah. Hey Tanya. Oh, there you are. Tanya was the one that wanted to see about the suitcase. We did that first, Tanya. So go ahead and watch the replay. And if there's anything you want to see, go watch the replay. Okay, so this is our roses one. We'll do some that are full blast, filled in, and then we'll do some that leave a little white space, clear space. All right, so this one is the dogwood, or the not dogwood, cherry blossoms. And let's fill this one in. Although, look at all that white space is pretty, don't you think? Oh, look at that. That is just beautiful. This is glue gun, Beatrice. Okay. You had issues with the little ones. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, wait, let me show her. We made, I don't want to have wax on my hands. We made this little suitcase, we put fabric on it, and we did this closure. So go ahead and you can see how. And you can also see how I messed it up, kind of. I would put the closure piece closer to the edge. I would put it right flush with the edge, and I think you'll be good. Okay, this is tulips. Let's do silver. Oh, this is magical. I am not kidding. I could just, now I want to do this all night. At least I need to get one of each color for each flower. And you could do the back, but you don't need to. And you could buff this a little if you wanted. Let's go ahead and fill this one in. So just, take your little sponge and get in all of these little nooks here. I think they both look pretty. You can really see. Does luster wax have to be sealed? I don't. I mean, sometimes I do if I put a heavy coat on because I don't want that coming off on me somewhere. If you have a little glob like that, just take your scissors. If you don't like it, like if that was a irregular shape, I wouldn't care, but that was like sticking out blob. You probably could sand it down too. Which one is this? Is that daisies? What color should daisies be? Let's go with this. Now this one is a little bigger, but it works fine. And some, they each have kind of different amounts of open space behind them. But if you want to fill it in, just keep rubbing it, and it will add a little bit more if you have to. I don't think I would seal it just for paper or, on a journal or something. I think this would be beautiful on the cover of a journal, don't you think? With just a little ribbon or something underneath. It never seemed to dry. You've been eyeing it suspiciously. All right, what is this? This is that will be pretty in gold. This is just the leaves. This is kind of anytime. Oh, look at that. Now this one has a little more open space, so you can see it's getting down in the cracks there. And then the way that I would adhere these is just either a little dot of glue, or you could use a glue dot, and then just stick it on whatever it is. Or, use hot glue and keep your thing going and glue it on. However, whatever glue you have is going to work probably. That's pretty too. That one has, oh, my stomach's growling. I'm on the chicken salad diet because I have to go to Creativation in a week and a half. I kind of wish I had just done the top of that because the background's not totally even, but paper disc. Yes, that would be cool to do underneath so you could see through. All right, now this is Lily of the Valley. We have ours. I don't think it's coming up yet. Our daffodils are out. But it's freezing. But they're still good. I was going to pick one because I wanted to paint one, see if I could get the shape, but then I thought, I should. That's cute. Isn't that just the cutest little flower? Wonder if it would look cool to put another color of wax to highlight. Let's do it. Let's do some gold on top. That should work. Just here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. How pretty. It makes it stand out more. I've also seen people using like a gold paint pen and they just touch it, but I'm afraid that I would not have the control. Maybe if it was just like maybe on like the little butterfly, I could manage that, but anyway. So this is the wax seal update where I'm not on a cruise ship trying to do it, burning myself. Oh, yeah. They're fun. 32 on the Gulf Coast. Wow. The 80s by Thursday. That's insane. We just got metallic pens for those. Not sure yet on them. Yeah, I know. All right, let's see if we can. Daisy, Rose. What is that stuff in there? That is the cherry blossom. The just kind of vines. This is the Lily of the Valley with silver and gold. And that tulip is really pretty too. And that one is the one that I filled in. You can find that set on Amazon UK. There were a lot of them, Dorothy. I think, I did like these, but, I'm sure they have some. Okay, wish this would come out with more colors. I know, me too. They might be, actually. I might have heard that somewhere, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me. I like the cherry blossoms and the tulips, I think. I don't know. They're all pretty. Maybe I like that because I filled it in. I don't know. But they're really pretty. 30s over the weekend till Monday. Now it's in the 70s. It's raining in Scotland. I haven't been outside today. I don't know what it's like. I think it's warm, but who knows? I'm in my cave. So I have to go get the mail. So I'll find out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming along and crafting with me. And I'll be back on Thursday, and we're going to make a paper bag insert book for the frame pocket journal. And then, it was 64. Thank you, Karen. Karen lives not too far from me. Okay, I should have been outside. Yeah, the sets are much cheaper than the individual ones because I was looking at some, they were like $8 or $11. So you might as well get a set and you get the handle. So, now I have all these that I can go and do. I can't wait. Oh, I'm happy to be home too, Dorothy. Thank you. So we'll be back on Thursday at 4:00 Eastern. And I think right now the UK is only 4 hours ahead. And also Australia is, I don't know how many ahead, but it's sooner in the morning. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try and keep track of that. But we'll be back then, and we're also going to look at some of Lisa Hull's and some of the team's chapter 1 creations that I have not shared in a while, and we never did really go through and look closely at them, so you might want to take a look at them. Okay, using household items. Oh, I have to look through this chat. All right. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you on Thursday, okay? See you soon.